Look, I'm standing in for my colleague, Senator Warfield, who unfortunately is under the weather today. Minister, you're very welcome. So just to confirm, Sinn Féin welcome this legislation, and we support this legislation that will shorten the notice period for schools being instructed to accommodate pupils with special educational needs. Many families are trying to secure appropriate education for their children, as is their human right. I want to commend all of the families and campaigners who have fought tirelessly for fair treatment for their children. We wouldn't be here discussing this bill if it wasn't for their campaigning. To think that, in addition to raising a family, raising children, that they have to be politically active in order to get equality of opportunity for their children is very troubling indeed. Children have a right to education, to an appropriate education, and we will work with the government to ensure that solutions are delivered urgently for the children affected. Everything possible that can be done should be done to ensure families get clarity as soon as possible. I'm conscious that it was confusion within government that caused unnecessary stress and confusion for families. As my colleague in the Dáil, Deputy Donncha O'Leary, said, we are debating this at a time when there are parents, particularly in Dublin, but also in Kildare, Meath, Cork, Limerick and other places, who do not have a school place for their children for September. That, Minister, is not acceptable. The Ombudsman for Children's report was published recently, and you as Minister accepted that it was discriminatory that the state did not have adequate places for these children. That report said that the Department of Education is failing children with special educational needs, particularly in black spots such as Dublin and Cork, regarding the provision of suitable school places. My colleague Fintan Warfield has a number of amendments which she's tabled to this legislation, which we will discuss again on Wednesday evening at 6:30. Sinn Féin tabled a Dáil motion last month raising many issues that surround this subject, including the call to bring forward emergency legislation to expedite the Section 37A process and ensure all children have an appropriate school place within a school community. So, in conclusion, we welcome this bill, but we have proposals to improve the legislation and hope that they will be accepted. Minister, I might ask you to accept my apologies as well. I have somewhere else to go, but I will be following the debate from my office. Gurmagad.